My name is Montreal Cain, and I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm the executive director of the Mirror Response Team, where we use assistive technology like Apple Watches and Samsung Watches to read the heart rates of loved ones, to create crisis management plans with their family members, and to send push notifications understanding what are the stress indicators. For me, it started with a loved one, and now it just gives me an opportunity to serve more people. So August 9th, I was with my mentee, and I noticed that the rain was different that night, that there was flooding in my basement. And at first I panicked. I didn't know what to do. So then I upgraded into a shop vac. By 7 a.m., I get a call from my pastor saying that church is canceled. I'm the only provider in Milwaukee County that goes into the prisons where the youth are and work with them while they're in prison, get their ankle monitors off, get them our Apple Watches, teach them multimedia, and do community service every Sunday. And so this particular Sunday, our community service was the flood. And so instead of waiting for a call, we just went out there and do what we always do best. And the biggest thing is, once I got outside, I didn't realize how many people lost their vehicles. There's not enough tow trucks. There's not enough city workers. There's not enough county workers. There's not enough fire and police. We needed a call to action for community to come out, and it turned into a movement. It started with me, but it ended with hundreds of people getting out there and doing their part. And being transparent, I was exhausted. By this time, it's almost 6 p.m. And we decided to use some resources that were coming into the city, and we taught ourselves how to use sub pumps. So then we went into the basements in one particular neighborhood that was right by the river, over flooded. And when we went to one house, another neighbor said, well, my house is flooded too. And another neighbor, next thing you know, we're going to almost 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning, just sub pumping, taking the water out of basements after clearing the drains. God has provided us with so much. We have a supply. Some of us live in a scarcity mindset. I choose to live in abundance. Oftentimes, tragedy fuels situations where we have traumatic incidents, but we can turn our pain into passion. We can turn our passion into purpose, and we can move triumphantly. We can understand that things that are meant to be achieved will be if we have the boldness and the spirit of excellence to try them. My wife and I lost 2 children. In addition to losing 2 of those children, one as a stillborn, one as a person that didn't even get a chance to truly be considered. There's been a lot of trauma, and that trauma can lead to adverse outcomes. There are so many different ways to cope. Some people choose substances, others choose music. For me, I chose service. And so the night of the flood, when I realized that my daughter's grave was filled with an immense amount of water, it started off with me again, just like my technology, selfishly thinking, how could I help my daughter? But it led to me being able to help more people. And by helping the city and draining the city, ultimately, I was able to help recess that water. It doesn't bring her back, but it does help me find different ways to cope, and it helps me find different ways to peace. While the flood may have made us famous, our work is next level. And so I wish people knew more about Mirror. I hope more people take this opportunity to not just see us doing good, or to not just see me doing good, but realize it's an ecosystem of support that has always existed. I never thought FEMA would reach out to us. I never thought the government would reach out to us and say, can we partner with you now? Because we saw how excellent you moved in this crisis. And so I'm hoping to find more opportunities to just continue the work. Achieve possible, because you can.